Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the virtual soil mechanics laboratory at Prince Sultan University. Today I am going to demonstrate the direct shear test for you, which is used to determine the shear strength parameters C and Phi. And let us first look at the equipment we have to do this test. This is the equipment to perform the direct shear test. It has a shear box in which we are going to put the soil sample which will be tested. It has a load cell to apply horizontal shear force. This is the load cell. It has two LVDTs to measure the horizontal and vertical displacements. Okay, and this is the driving motor which will apply the load. So now what we have to do is we have to first prepare the soil sample that I will show by fixing the two screws, and we will put the soil sample, and once when we get it back to this equipment, we have to remove the pins, otherwise the shear box will be damaged. Okay, so this is how the shear box looks like. What we have to do is, based on what conditions we are testing, either undrained or drained, we have to use the plates. Now this is for undrained condition, and then we have to put this plate. Now we have to pour the soil sample. We have to level it and put the top plates. Okay, but we should take care not to fill it to the top, because we still have to put these two plates and then we have to put the top lid. Also we need to take down the dimensions of this and note it down for us. Why? Because we will need that to calculate the normal stress and shear stress. So this is like 6 centimeter by 6 centimeter. Okay, so I will put the top plates now. Okay, now this is ready to be placed in the equipment for doing our trial, but we have to remove the pins when we put this in the equipment. Okay, so now we have placed the shear box along with the soil sample in our testing equipment. Now also I have arranged the LVDTs to measure the vertical displacement and the horizontal displacement. Okay, and now I have to put some vertical load so that there is a normal stress on this, and depending on what normal stress we need, we will put our vertical load in this suspended rod. Okay, and this machine is a strain control machine, so we have to give a displacement. So we will give it a displacement of around 1 millimeter per minute. Okay, and the test is controlled by time or by failure, and all this data is recorded in the PC. So once we have the data, we can easily find out the failure shear force. Okay, so if we start the test and we look at the shear force, we will see that it will increase and it will reach a maximum value, and it will then begin to drop. So it means the sample has failed. So we can stop the test at that time. Okay, so now I will start the test and let the sample fail under shear. So this everything is being recorded using the data logger in the PC. So we have to at least perform 4 trials by varying the normal stress so that we get a plot between the normal stress and the shear stress, and using that plot we can calculate the shear strength parameters C and phi.